Detroit police officer has been placed on restricted desk duty while under internal investigation for repeated use of the N-word. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner live at Detroit Police Headquarters tonight. Could this cost this officer his job, Jim?
Dave, that could be, of course, the most severe discipline. We could find out next week. All 3 of the officers involved in this case have been in the department less than 2 years. The black officer who made the complaint is ex-military. He does not find this funny at all.
As he characterized it, that he listens to a lot of rap music, that is used in a lot of rap music, and so he thinks that it's a colloquial term.
This happened while the white offending officer was working overtime at the 10th Precinct on the west side. He called a lifelong friend, a fellow white officer, on FaceTime and said, "Hey, N-word." The 3rd officer was in that same cruiser. He's black and made the complaint.
It was at that point that the officer repeatedly used the N-word multiple times.
How?
He just said it 4 to 6 times.
The black officer has been on the department a year and a half, but comes with military experience.
A former Marine, I believe he's close to 30 years old, and he has a lot of life experiences. From his estimation, that language was not being used in just a jocular way.
The officers were questioned under Garrity rules, including the offending officer, meaning they were compelled to answer.
Well, at this point, it's not just a he said, she said, in the sense of all 3 agree that's what happened.
As 7 Action News first reported earlier this year, 2 white Detroit police officers were fired for humiliating this African-American woman they had stopped for an improper plate and made her walk home, turning it into this vile post on social media.
Walk of shame in the cold.
Is that a precedent in this new case today?
We want to make sure that we investigate it thoroughly, figure out exactly what was said, why it was said, before we make any type of comparisons to what we know happened in that situation.
And we are told this investigation and decision in this case could come next week. Live downtown, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Jim.